Alright, brother, let's see if we can get this without being too shaky of a video for you. My press. What I'm talking about here, adjusting, is this aluminum bar. Screws on top and screws on the bottom here. When you cycle the press with the case in it, the powder drop up all the way. When you get to the point where the powder drop is up, that's where that metal bar kicks in. And you're all the way up top. You tighten down these screws here and here to go onto these studs here and here that hold the spring. The studs you can tighten so the flat part is top and bottom so that the screw sits squarely on it. This spring just holds the aluminum in place on these studs. You can drop this down. This piece comes right off, maybe with the powder dye out. So those two studs here, so that they sit and accept the screw. And that's the adjustment there. Screw, set screw. Spring obviously holds it in place. It's real easy once you get the hang of it. That's the flare. So you press the cycling on a case. You got case down here going up. Made contact with the powder drop. Up she goes. Top dead center. I can feel the resistance now. It's a little bit that you adjust that half turn, 3/4 turn I told you about is what's going to give you the bell on your case. And you're going to come down. Charged case has a bell on it, which will now fit the bullet nice and easy without fighting it. And that half turn, 3/4 turn is what you adjust the bell by. You can make it more or less depending on how much you want. So now while I got you on video here quick, the die that I took out, this is the RCVS lockout die, would be my next station. And now that that powder case has powder, it'll come around and cycle into that die. This die now allows the case to cycle through because it has powder. You see that line on the black with the correct amount of powder lines up with the die, and the case will come around. I'll take this case with the powder out, put it back now that it's empty, and show you what it does. So now there's no powder. Say the powder drop failed or you ran out of powder, head up your ass. This won't even let the press go. I'm done right there at that point. It won't cycle, won't spin. So now you know there's your problem. No powder. And you rectify the situation. It catches it. It's a fail-safe. It's pretty easy. Powder drops, like I said. Here's my two other powder drops set up for 40 and 45. Basically just spin out the bushing, put the new one in. This here is what I was telling you about the micrometer. Sorry if the video's shaky. This here makes it much easier to adjust the powder as opposed to that stock knob. They are expensive, but I think it's worth it to add it. I'm going to upload this to YouTube and send you the link right now, alright? I'm sure you're going to be curious about this light, which was made by somebody else for me. It's a little transformer and an angel eye. But it really lights up the shell plate nicely. You can turn it off here and you'll see the difference. Really see the powder nice. Really get a light on your work. Alright, I hope this helps out. Feel free to ask more questions, alright, brother?